Hey guys, this is Dom from PittsburghActive, and today we're going to talk about performance eyewear, specifically the Oakley Jawbreaker and how that compares to the Smith Pivlock system. Let's get at it. This is the Oakley Jawbreakers. This was designed by Oakley in partnership with Mark Cavendish. So if you guys don't know who that guy is, basically he's some amazing sprinter that made his name in the Tour de France. So obviously there's really good credentials there on someone that really knows what he's talking about as far as what athletes need for cycling. So a few things that you'll notice here is that this particular sunglass, it kind of reminds you of like one of those like 80s M frames from Oakley, and that they're just kind of gigantic. And at first they kind of look a little almost borderline offensive on how big they are, but there's a reason for that. And the reason is coverage. It's coverage so that obviously there's eye protection, and any way that you can look at this when you have this on your face, whether you're kind of facing down and you're kind of looking through this way, there's a lot more coverage up here than any other Oakley style out there. But yeah, so these are them. This particular model that I got, these are the Jawbreaker Trail Prisms. Now, I believe that this colorway ended up being this way anyway for that style, which is kind of funny because I actually had these custom made through the website, and I ended up picking them up at an Oakley store. So yeah, so I went with a navy, flat black. I think it's great, and with a Trail Prism lenses. So this in itself, if you actually pick them up if you look at them online, it is $210. What does it come with? It comes with these. It comes with a case. It comes with a black version of this, which is just, some microfiber cloth. It comes with an extra nose piece, which admittedly I've already lost. And this, I kind of bucked up for this. This is a clear lens, and I use this for rainy days, muddy days, or even in the dark when you go night riding. But yeah, if you have it all in, the case does a really good job in protecting the extra lens that you'll have, and the glasses, and the microfiber bag. Okay? So that's what it comes with. Okay. Let's talk about why I like them and why I feel like there are some opportunity here. And for that, I'm going to have to compare them to my older Smith V90s that also has an interchangeable lens system. Okay, so we'll get back to this guy. Okay, so these things kind of look cool, man. Like at first I was a little bit hesitant because they were so big and they were so out there, but they look really, really techy. Love them. And actually all the tech things about it, on how it looks, actually has a reason, right? So let's start even with the arms of it. So you'll notice that compared to some of the older styles, this particular piece has that kind of that rubber piece that secures the sunglasses to your face, but it's very slight. It's only just right here. And what they said that they did that for that reason is because when you're putting this sunglass on and off for, with a helmet on, you know, with the straps, it kind of gets tangled up in there. So what they've done is, because of that reason, they really just minimize that. Okay. And yeah, I mean, I could tell you that it's great putting it on and off with a helmet on. Going back to the features of it, this opens up. This allows you to actually adjust the length of the glasses, which is kind of cool. I don't think I've ever had glasses like that before that just kind of allowed you to do that. So that's cool. And it also allows you, as I said before, it allows you to interchange the lenses. How do you do that? You take this, you open it up, it unhooks this, you open it up by opening it, taking the lens out, and then switching them with the other. So at first you kind of have to mess with it a little bit, just like I am now, because of course I am on camera. But after a while you kind of get used to them, that you could pretty much do them pretty easily. And then from there, just lock it up. That's how they are. Okay? Alright. So now I alluded to the fact that there were some things that I didn't really like about them. And possibly because they weren't designed for that reason, right? So these are great cycling sunglasses. However, the versatility that it comes with, there's a complexity that comes with it, and that's weight. I wouldn't call them heavy, guys. I wouldn't. But compared to something like this, which is from Smith Optics, this is a discontinued model. This is the V90, but their current Arena, Smith Optics Arena sunglasses have the same interchangeable system. And how that works has everything to do on why I like this so much, is because it's so light. It doesn't feel like it's on your face at all, and it's really, really easy. So what you do is you take an interchangeable lens, you simply take the nose piece, you put them on this, and then you take this and you simply pop them off. Take this, and it still has arms. It's not like it's just straight. Okay. Now this, advantage is this: in cycling, there is no frame at all. It has less coverage though, that's a disadvantage. But it's just as versatile as the Oakley versions. Yeah, I mean that's really that. And oh, by the way, I got this for like less than half the price. So it's one of those things where I think Oakley has a great name, and it definitely has a lot more science to it, but sometimes simple is just as good, right? And I think this is a really good example of that. So if you're on the market for looking for performance eyewear, I would consider not just Oakley, who's obviously the king of the hill for performance eyewear, but Smith Optics. They really do have a good system. So there is one thing about this though that is not as good for sure, and it's the lens quality. I mean, this is clear, and that's fine. It's, you know, just as clear as this. But when you compare the Prism Trail lens to this lens, which is Smith calls their igniter, there is a really big difference in clarity. I can't tell you how happy I am with the quality of this lens. So if you're looking at this, whether you're looking for road use or running or trail, they have all different kinds of uses. I really would consider the Prism feature. So that's my comparison of the Oakley Jawbreakers and the Smith Optics Pivlock system. Now before I go, I have to mention that coincidentally, Oakley actually just came out with a new style performance sunglasses that very much looks like these. It's frameless and it's just got the arms, right? So it's a lot lighter. The price point of that is $170 and it's called the EV0. So I would consider also looking at that, but I don't think that style is interchangeable. So if you were to go to Oakley, I would still go for the Oakley Jawbreakers. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe and check out my Instagram account at PittsburghActive. I'll see you guys later.